For 2 years, I've been on a mission to turn $500 into $1 million. But this month, we only have one goal in mind, and that's to make over $4,000 in profit from flipping furniture. And so far in week 1, we've already had nearly $3,000 in sales. But we only made a measly profit of $454 after all the expenses. Yikes. But this week, things are gonna be different. I've been working Facebook Marketplace really hard to get some big sales lined up. So you can say that for this episode, we're gonna take the approach of quality and not quantity. Let's get to it and see what this week holds. What's up, guys? Today kicks off week number 2 of making over $4,000 in 30 days. And I'll tell y'all what, this episode is gonna help a lot because we're gonna make some really big sales starting right now. Now, last episode, I had a lot of stuff that I bought from an auction house, and today we're finally gonna sell some of these. And the first item is gonna be that big sectional couch. So what I gotta do today is get it out of the unit, get it loaded up. I do offer delivery for these items. I always charge at least 50 bucks. Especially if I'm renting a truck. That way, I'm breaking even basically on the truck. But as long as I can lock up the sale, it's generally worth it because on this one, we're gonna make quite a bit of money. That guy, and that one right there, that's what we're working with. We bought the set for 450 bucks just about a week ago, and today we're gonna sell it, delivered about 20 minutes north of me, for a total of 1,000 bucks. So that's a nice profit. I can't wait to make this one. This is gonna be a really good month. And I've also got someone messaging me now to hopefully buy the most expensive item that I've ever sold. But let's keep our eyes on the task at hand. We gotta get this thing put into that thing, collect our money, and then we can worry about that big sale next. So let's just go ahead and get this started. By the way, people keep asking me when I'm gonna sell this Herman Miller chair. The answer is I don't know because I'm thinking about keeping it for myself. I can do that, right? That's okay? I can do that. It's a nice chair. Let's get this thing out of here. I need a dolly. Let's get a dolly. It's in the other unit. I didn't rent these, so I'm not sure if someone rented them, they just left them in here or what, but I'm definitely gonna use them. These are nice. Woo, baby. Now look, I won't pretend that's my. Okay, I'm dropping the ball with this camera work lately. Cameras are dead, memory cards are full, I can't keep track. Anyway, I don't know what was caught on camera before it got full of space, but I just want to say this is not my best loading. I know this, I'm okay with that. There's not a lot of stuff in there. I really got this truck out of convenience. I might, on second thought, I probably could have done it with my van in 2 trips, but this is only going to cost me, I think it's like $37 for this thing, like 40 bucks maybe with gas and all that. So it's definitely, for me, it's worth it and had taken 2 trips in my van. So anyway, it's hot. Let's just get this thing delivered. Let's get more money. Let's get some more sales. I am pumped up for this episode. I know it's going to be a good one. We got some big sales happening. And this is gonna kick off, and we're kicking off this one with a pretty profitable one right off the rip. So let's get to it. Thanks for nothing. You're next. Yeah, I'm looking at you, dining table. I gotta make sure I take it easy in this thing today. I got a couch in the back. Precious, precious cargo. Gonna get me paid. Definitely not in a hurry. Let's go! All right, just about there. All right, guys, that is a wrap. We finished it up. The sale is done. We got paid. We've got more lined up. Sorry, I'm trying to film and turn this car at the same time. There we go. All right. Now we're in business. Woo! Sorry, guys. It's so hot. I can't even think straight. I can't even talk straight. My gosh. We sold the couch. We got our cash. We're heading home. We're done for the day, of course. We bought that one for $450, delivered for $1,000. That's a profit of $550, and let's just say it's not going to be, but let's just say 50 bucks for the U-Haul. That's a $500 profit, and I'll just go ahead and get ahead of it now because I know someone's going to go ahead and say this. Yes, I do plan on getting a trailer pretty soon, probably at the end of this month when these 4 videos are finished up and we see how much money we make. We'll probably get a trailer to celebrate. So anyway, we're moving in the right direction. Let's wrap it up, call it a day, and catch up with the guys when we got the next sale lined up. It's gonna be a big one. Let's go. We're about to make a sale, but not just any sale. This is going to be the biggest, most profitable flip I've ever made in my whole life. Let me show you. Okay, now I bought this couch probably about a month ago, and I know it doesn't look like much. Honestly, it really doesn't. But the brand is called The Seed, and it's a very, very expensive couch. Now, I bought this couch for 200 bucks, so you know the margin is about to be pretty insane. But it's been kind of weird getting to this point because it's actually kind of felt like this person has been trying to scam me. But I don't think it's the case because they actually paid me in advance. So before I can tell you guys that story, let me get the stuff out of here. Got some stuff in the way, so I got to get that moved out as well to make space to move it through here. And then the guy's gonna be here to pick up this sale. It's been a wild ride to make this happen. So I'll explain what got us to this point, and then I'll explain how much we sell this thing for and what our profit is. Okay, let's get to it. There we have it, $15,000 couch. All right, so while we're waiting for this guy to get here to pick this thing up, let me explain to you why this has felt like a scam all the way through. So many of you guys have mentioned in the comments before you get a lot of spam and a lot of bots, and that's true for me too. I usually can tell right away, but this one felt in between. First of all, it was from a young girl who had a profile picture that almost looked like it could have been a stock photo, but it also maybe could have been real too. Before I go on, these are the things that sort of tip me off if an account might be a bot or a scam. Could be kind of just a suspicious profile, could be like a weird photo, like a stock image, or like no friends, or a new account. And sometimes if they're really bad at scamming, they have their Facebook name linked to an Instagram account that don't match. And the other day, for instance, I had a Facebook account with Barbie something, and then the Instagram account linked to it was Jeff Chambers. Clearly a fake. So to start off, the profile that messaged me was named Pamela. It was a younger female in the profile photo. It looked kind of like a stock photo, but maybe it could have been real too. She just simply messaged and asked if it was available. I said, yes, it is. I had it listed for $2,500. She said, would you take $2,000? I said, sure, if you can pick it up, I'll do $2,000. And she responded with, no problem. She asked how I'd like to get paid. I said either cash, Zelle, or Venmo. Gave her my Zelle because that one to me is the most secure, and then she said her Zelle wasn't working, so that was kind of a red flag. Then later on, she had someone text me who was her assistant, and her assistant was setting up the pickup from a guy named Carrie. And this is all starting to sound very like scam-like, right? Where it's like kind of a suspicious account messages you, then their assistant gets in touch to set up the coordination for the pickup, and then a third-party person is picking the item up. This is like textbook scam. So I said, hey, can you guys just bring cash? And they said, no, we can't because it's a third-party person picking it up. And it just felt really weird until last night. They actually sent me $2,000 on Venmo. And once they send it to you on Venmo, from what I understand, it's not reversible. And even if they did reverse it, I guess the best they can do is to take this couch for free, which is $200. I just didn't want anyone to get access to my bank account. That was like the big thing. But anyway, they sent me $2,000. I instantly transferred it to my bank so that there was no way they could take it back. And turns out the guy's here to pick it up now, actually. So I guess I don't have much of a lesson from all this besides, even if something is suspicious, like keep your guard up, but it could just be a weird scenario where it's actually real. So this is about to be my best flip ever. And then here shortly after, the couch I moved before this one, I think I'm gonna sell that one today too. Hopefully. This person's been giving me the runaround, but that should be a good sale as well. So anyway, let's buzz this guy in, make this sale official, and then we'll keep this thing going because this is like, I mean, this is an $1,800 profit. I've never had an item this big before. This is pretty great. All right, let's buzz them in and make the sale finalized.
I'm watching the rise, and I wouldn't say I'm shocked cause I'm hardly surprised.
Yeah.
This one's for the ride, this one's for who knew I make it, just needed some time. This one's for my wife, could've left 1,000 times just so by my side.
Sorry guys, I had to revisit here with you because I got so excited wrapping up that sale that I never actually gave any context to finalize what happened. So as you can tell, that sale was completely legit and all of my suspicions ended up being completely unfounded. I'll still stand by what I thought though and say that the build up to this sale was extremely scam-like, just happened to not actually be a scam, and for that, I'm grateful. Let me tell you why. Now, back when I bought this couch at auction, I paid $200 for it. And today, I got paid an easy $2,000, which makes that an $1,800 profit. And that is my single biggest item that I've ever flipped at one time. An $1,800 profit might sound like a lot, and it surely is. But the reality is that these people who bought it are probably gonna turn around and sell it for a $3,000 profit. Because it turns out they likely have the market to sell these fine items, and I simply just don't at this time. But as I've said in the past, working towards serving a larger market and a broader audience is something that we're working towards doing. But for now, let's be happy with our $1,800 profit. Now, I did say earlier this episode would be all about quality and not quantity. We only made a handful of sales, but we made a lot of profit on these. We sold the first sectional for $1,000, then we sold the seed sofa for $2,000, and we also sold a writing desk for $300. And that gives us total sales this episode of $3,300. We also had cost of goods of $770. And after paying for the U-Haul, we're left with a profit this episode of $2,485. So that means for the month, we're currently at a total of $2,939. We've still got 2 weeks to go, and I'm feeling pretty optimistic after this one. And also, I can't forget to mention that this profit gives us a new channel net worth of $43,913. Now, if you want to keep following along with this process, you can check out last week's episode right here if you haven't seen it yet. And then once next week is posted, I'll put that one down here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see y'all next time.